Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Prince of Persia 2008. I'm 9GearCrow, and... Wait, what the fuck is going on? Why'd we skip the Veil?
Wait, did no one tell you? How did you miss it?
Tell me what?
This is my LP now.
The fuck?!
And I'm Blind Sally. Welcome back, my friends, to Prince of Persia.
So anyways, today, Ardix, apparently, is going to be going to do the Royal Palace, which is Section 3 of Prince of Persia 2008 after the Citadel and the Veil.
Can't you do them in any order, though? Or is there like a canon order?
I don't think so.
No, oh god, yeah, this game was meant to be, like, non-linear as fuck, basically.
It sounded like you were about to say non-Euclidean, and I was gonna say, yeah, it could be that, too.
I was gonna say, it is a little non-Euclidean in places.
I don't know, see, non-Euclidean games can work. I thought that, what's that one PC game that's like... shit. It's got like the little like portal like puzzle rooms, but you...
Oh. The game where you have the block gun.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't remember the name of it, but I know the game you're talking about.
Portal 2?
No. I think I have it in my Steam library. But shit, I closed Steam. No.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I'm going to actually go look for this now.
Oh, Christ.
Look it up. Look up the name of the game, or else it will bother me, and I won't be able to focus on all this intense pillar hugging.
Yep, we're back, folks.
Yeah.
It's Antechamber is what it is.
Antechamber, that's right.
Yeah, like, I really like that. I thought that was fun.
It was fun. I like that the game, like, you know, they gave you a bunch of unique rooms so that you didn't lose track of yourself, even though you're in non-Euclidean space. Speaking of which, where are we right now? Are we in like a weird transitory state between two levels?
Basically.
We are entering the cavern right now, actually.
Where are we now?
Oh, well fucking, why did I even say anything?
Just you and your father?
Could've just waited a couple seconds.
Yeah, Alika's gotta info dump everything.
Thanks, Alika.
Then the city emptied. Only the palace remained.
Spooky place for only a few people.
It's not ghosts we'll find here.
I will say straight up, like,
Concubine will be
like,
waiting for us.
the Veil after it's healed is, like, basically my favorite, like, post-game area.
It was pretty.
Yeah, the palace before it's healed is probably my favorite, like, actual, like, game area.
I mean, honestly, I agree. This is probably my favorite area in the game, like, straight up here.
Yeah, like, we're not gonna see it here, or we might, depending on if you angle the camera. No, probably not, but, yeah, like, once we actually get into the palace itself from this little feeder area, you're gonna see pretty much straight up why I really like this place.
Because the end of the game is down there, and you like being reminded of the end of Prince of Persia 2008, when the LP will be over, and your obligation will be fulfilled. What? Oh, fucking... We have been tricked!
Fertile ground is clear.
So,
Princess?
are you ready to meet the next corrupted?
No! But show me anyway.
Let me help you relieve the pain.
So yeah, this is the Concubine.
Hang in there.
Oh yeah!
If you thought the Alchemist was annoying...
Yeah, the Concubine is a real bundle of fun.
Great.
Princess and her little man.
Because, yeah, she's got one of those typical Ubisoft.txt backstories that we will find out about over the course of the game. And she never shuts up. Ever.
Also, she does the whole, like, the Alchemist tried to do that whole "you're not so different, you and I" bullshit. She goes real hard in on the, I know what you really want, Prince angle.
Carpets, fuck it. Whatever.
She also, at the same time, when she vacillates between, yeah, like, I know what you really want, Prince, and the sort of the Maneater stereotype as well.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, Prince. She'll chew you up.
Watch out for her illusion in the desert.
I was waiting for one of you to do it, and you still managed to disappoint me.
I'm the best. You can't do it, Crow. I'm the best.
Fuck you, Jecht.
Thank you. Is the gimmick that we have to platform around without Elika? Is that this whole thing's?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? It's your favorite.
It's Uncharted, I guess.
I needed the exercise.
Oh, I was over here all the time. I'm sorry for your wasted effort.
Thanks for padding out the video, lady.
Don't you want to be together in her hour of need? Stay on
You were right. She is pretty annoying.
There is no difference.
Well, fortunately, this is the last time we have to do this, and now we can actually go stab her.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because God forbid doing it a fourth time, and that would just belabor the point.
Know where you are.
I feel like we had a. Oh wait, no, we fixed that last time.
Everything
Fuck.
changes. You crave her, don't you? But all she has in her heart is purpose.
Prince is like, I crave gold. I don't know if you haven't met me, but you know,
More or less, yeah.
you should know that I am a fan of fat loot.
So yeah, I guess sort of like the alchemist. You cannot ring out the concubine. If you get her too close to the edge, she will just teleport right behind you.
Oh, that's so lame.
Or at least if you can, I don't know how to.
Why does she have a tail? She's like kind of like she's kind of like Mr. Tumnus, but like a lady.
Because it's Ubisoft, and Ubisoft doesn't know how to write or create women, so of course they're all monsters.
That is true. Well, Elika's not a monster. I mean, she's an abomination against nature, but not a monster.
It's been entertaining.
Ah! Please tell me there's a way to get rid of her permanently.
I love that
When we
one fight and 5 minutes into this, and he's already, God, I want to kill her so bad.
That was a video game ass line right there.
But yeah, the interesting thing about that fight that we just went through, it's that one, and I think the one that is coming up, like, directly after this, like, in the gardens. Like, supposedly from all the guides I've seen online, like, those two fights with the concubine are probably the, apparently your best opportunity to actually pull off a 14-hit combo, the elusive 14-hit combo in-game, just because of the way the concubine reacts.
Yeah, I believe that because she is very, very easy to keep blocked. Like she doesn't try to parry you at all, especially in the first fight or two.
That's what stages were for.
But then, yeah, like, once you move beyond that, it basically becomes impossible to pull the 14-hit combo off, because,
Screaming's all you
like, her AI gets incrementally better, I suppose, with every encounter from that point on.
While you were explaining the video game mechanics, I was watching that butterfly in the background because it was fucking flying backwards.
The light seeds.
Come
I
on.
just know I need them.
That happened in Golf with Your Friends once.
Well, in Golf with Your Friends, it's acceptable.
light seeds come from.
In Prince of Persia 2008, you'd think they would have paid a little bit more attention to the butterfly's movement.
I feel like we should maybe point out that the prince asked Elika if she just eats the light seeds.
We can climb up those
I
rings
imagine they're pretty tasty.
The concubine sold her soul.
The
to
prince is a
the
really
other.
smart man, isn't he?
Who she really was.
He sure is.
Even she does.
He doesn't understand the concept of metaphors.
She could become who she wanted to be, make people believe whatever she wanted them to believe.
I love how the fact that, like, Elika says, no one knows who the concubine really was, so let me tell you who the concubine really was.
Well, what she meant was nobody knows except me.
What I will be
I
able
know
to do,
everything.
Or if they'll just
Because her backstory gets explained over the course of the royal palace, so...
Don't let them stop.
So somebody has to
You
know.
and the concubine can both use magic.
My powers come from Ormaz, hers from Ahriman.
Oh, here we go, there's the other big tenant of the royal palace.
Your writings tell us how to spot
Like,
one of the
The alchemist and the prince were on that whole "we're not so different, you and I" thing.
Break it through contact.
Now it's Elika and the Concubine's turn to get on that train.
Yeah.
Why did I follow?
Your magic's not so different, you and I. Oh, well, this is a wonderful MIDI rendition of Maneater that you're playing right now. Thank you, Artix, for preempting that joke.
What can I say? I have impeccable music tastes.
You sure do. I love that little pause there. You know, they were just hanging out, regaining their strength.
I really don't like the areas that have 3 different paths coming in and out, because it's like a solid 2/3 of the light seeds are outside of that, so it's like not that there's a whole lot to do, because it's like, hey, guess what? You get to redo the whole area again, but
Yay.
But at least you're still in the area. This is like, alright, let's go do a path, now let's go do another path, and then let's go do another path. No, there's like 10 light seeds in this area now.
Yeah, there's a lot of doubling back to be done in this area, it seems.
Yeah, like, the ones that get me are the ones that are not just on the same path, but are on, like, 2 subsets of the same path, so you almost have to go down one route, then make a U-turn, and go back down the other route.
Make sure you put on your blinkers first.
Yeah, and it's just, like, absolute unnecessary padding.
Yeah, like right there, you had to, like, loop back around and do the same platforming again, because they just didn't bother putting a way to get back up. Thanks.
There's a flight path that we can unlock later, but since this was, one of the tutorial areas, I didn't actually have that pad yet. So, yeah, the ones just kind of floating out in the middle of nowhere, that's what they are.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, God, those were always my favorite, I say sarcastically.
I mean, the flight power is garbage anyway, so...
You've got 106 out of 60. That's not a thing.
CJX, we talked about this in the last video. That's just telling you what your next milestone is for a new power.
Oh, I have very selective memory. As soon as I stop recording, I'm gonna forget this episode ever happened.
Well, you know what would help you remember stuff?
What would help me remember stuff?
Something about repetition.
Oh! Yeah. Repetition helps really just bring it on home. Something like that. Yeehaw.
Hammer. It's a hammer. That's how we bring it home.
Are you sure? Ah, look at that fucking light seed just taunting you. Yeah, fuck off, buddy.
Oh, we're almost done with this area. I legitimately do really like the Royal Palace, but this is not... The Cavern is not a very good area.
This area seemed to be very good if you like climbing poles. I don't know, I have nothing to add to that. That's just,
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna touch it.
Go for it, Thread. You make the joke. It's in your hands now.